Hey everyone, welcome to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. Just waiting on Blake. Just waiting. What? Maybe I am bored. Thanks for coming in, honey. Just waiting on you to come in. Am I spacing out? Well, can you hear me? Well, that's good. I'm glad you can hear me. Today was a very long day. I forgot my work laptop at work, and I had everything set with this on that one. And I'm like, oh, I didn't bring it home. And of course, for some reason, this doesn't work on my computer or on my phone. Hi, Paprika. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. So I was like, oh, crap. So I had to try to get everything set up again. So that's why I was a couple minutes late. And I couldn't even log into my email. And I'm doing better today. Thank you, Paprika. It's been a long, from Friday till up until yesterday, I did not sleep at all. But finally, last night, I fell asleep watching the movie that we're supposed to watch, like halfway through it, and I probably ended up getting 10 hours of sleep last night. But from Friday up until Monday night, I got no, Tuesday night, I got no sleep. So even at work, I was hard to think. So what did everyone eat tonight? I ate the TV, like the small TV dinners you throw in the not the frozen ones. No, and it was a lasagna. Oh, there's Blake. Oh my gosh, I didn't see.
I'm like, hey, I see you.
I'm like, I didn't see that you were there. And here I'm
It's
talking
okay.
about you.
It was not even 2 seconds.
Oh,
So
okay, good.
it's okay. No big deal.
If you fall asleep in a review, is it a bit? No, not this time. I had 4 days of no sleep, Ken. So it's not, that doesn't make it. So I ended up
You
watching,
seem so rejuvenated and
oh my, oh,
peppy spirit after your trip. How was it?
oh, it was amazing. Um, but the flight home was not. So I left Bali, and Bali's 12 hours ahead of us, 13 hours ahead of you. So I left Bali. I was at the airport at 4 p.m. Bali time on Friday. I did not get home until Sunday night, our
Oh,
time. Eastern time, which is
How many connections?
we connected in Doha and then Dallas.
Oh, and
Um,
then Dallas all the way.
yeah, and so when I calculated it, it was like probably 55 hours total from airport to airport.
Yeah, something's
Oh,
wrong
hi,
there. I
hi,
would ask
Vincent.
for a refund or something.
Thanks for coming in. Hashtag Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Um,
Hashtag Dr. Pepper. I need to go get one. Speaking of
oh,
that, I'm
yeah.
I'm right here. I'm listening. I ain't going far.
And but anyway, it was about 55 hours total because I missed my um yes, happy days, yes. Um I missed my connection in Dallas because of customs, and so then I had to wait 8 hours just in that airport, and then get to and then of course my flight out of Dallas was delayed, or that flight was still delayed. So it was just
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I would have had to been like, look, I need to reschedule this flight because I need to go home. I'd have made up some shit or some stuff. I'd have been like, I'm on dialysis or something. I gotta go.
yeah, it was that part was awful. The flight or the travel back. Where's Barbie? Right here. I'm Barbie, I guess.
Well, we're glad to have you back. I hope that your trip did you some good because you seem
Oh,
pepper.
huh?
I said, I hope your trip did you some good because you seem real pepper.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm a lot better now.
Good.
Well, and then of course, I come back to chaos at work, but that's all right. It's always chaos.
You know
Yep,
where you are? You're
I
in
had
the
a
jungle,
bucket list
baby.
trip. Yep, I sure did have a bucket list trip, and I got to do it with one of my best friends, and that was awesome. And it was beautiful. I got to see waterfalls. I got to snorkel. So some of my greatest things, and I could never have. This would never have happened if it wasn't for Ken. So I appreciate my hubby.
Thank you, Ken. Shout out to all the badass hubbies in the world.
Moving 3 games from C to D drive, yeah, that sounds boring. I'm not good at moving things from different drives, but that that doesn't sound interesting to me either. um, so what did everyone eat? I was telling them I was eating just lasagna it's like microwavable lasagna. What'd you eat?
I had microwavable noodles.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's different
that's
for you.
Natalie. Well, Natalie's not. She's not off work yet. She's getting off work at 9 so that she can
Ah,
make up some hours. She's not gonna be. She didn't go to work yesterday, and she's not gonna be there on Friday. I think. Yeah, Friday.
I see. Um, what about the chat? Anything interesting to eat? Brisket
Brisket.
Velveeta shells and cheese. Oh, man, I don't know
And
why I
he
even
made it.
ask. Um,
You can't ask him that. He's just gonna make you feel bad.
um, I sorry, I just got a text from my recruiter.
Uh-oh.
Um, boring food, Filipino food. DD sounds
Shout
yummy.
out. Hey, Dee Dee. What's up? How are you?
Thanks for coming in. So, did everyone enjoy Fletch? Let's review Fletch now. What do you rate it on 1 to 4?
uh, I guess I give it a 2.5. Two and a
Really?
half. Maybe no. I'm 3. I'll give it a 3. I'm 3 because I did like the movie. It's a Chevy Chase movie. You know, it's quacky, it's quirky, and I loved how it flowed. Everything just kind of spilled into the next scene, kind of, you know, and it was just a comedy skit every single time.
Ooh, Paprika had a turkey sandwich. Ken says it's a 3 too. I think I agree too, but remember, this is the 80s.
Yeah.
So the,
This is when the cocaine was pure.
yeah. Thanks, Reggie, for subbing it to everybody. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, I think it was kind of like monotonous, you know. I mean, it was a good plot, but it was a little bit monotonous. But I think the '80s didn't have as good production as they do now. So you got to remember it's the '80s, but it had a good plot.
Yeah.
It,
Uh, I thought the concept of the story, like, I think if you have to go so far into your story to hire somebody, I don't know, maybe it's not the best plan. It seems like it's gonna fold on itself. Just to kill you, that doesn't make much sense to me.
Christmas Vacation, yeah. Um, but um, and it also made me like think of Naked Gun, but less funny. Even though it almost made me feel like they were trying to like copy it, but
What,
less funny and
was
less.
Naked Gun out yet?
I don't know. I think it was around the same time.
Let me look that up. I want to
This
know.
is a relief of the terrible comedy of the times, but Chevy was solid in here, showing he
Yeah.
can do serious movies. Yeah.
I
Um.
don't know if it was I don't know if it was his peak role, but he certainly, uh, how do I put this? Um, he showed how versatile he was as
Mm-hmm.
far as, you know, comedy, being serious, uh, quick wittiness,
Mm-hmm.
comebacks. There was a lot of he you could have moved him around a lot. He did so many different things. I loved how he just changed his name all the time
Yeah.
to other famous people. He did Don Corleone, uh, Harry S. Truman. Yeah, my
Yeah.
parents were big fans.
Yeah. I want to see the new Naked Gun too. With
The new
Liam
one
Neeson.
has Liam Neeson in it.
Yeah,
Isn't that
which
good?
which that is like going to be totally off character of Liam
No,
Neeson.
this movie was first. The Naked Gun came out in 1988.
Oh, so the Naked Gun copied this movie, but like tried to
Right.
make it more goofy. Ted Nugent, yeah.
Yeah, but he was a cop and he was a reporter. Um, when did Dragnet come out? That's another one.
I'm not sure, but before I forget, because it's back to school now for this month. A lot of people are going back to school. I want to watch next week Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
I'm overriding everyone this week.
I love it. Great
and,
idea. No,
and
that's a good
Ken's
one.
and Ken's never seen that movie. I'm like, how have you not seen that movie? I mean,
I've seen it once or twice. My suggestion, what's been lingering on me for a while, but you override me. You got it. Yeah, we're locked in. Back to school next week for sure. That way we don't even have to worry about it. But the week after, I would like for us to at least put into the debate for Weekend at Bernie's. Have you seen
oh
that?
yeah, I'm okay with that. I
Yeah,
love that one.
I
Oh,
love
Happy.
Weekend at Bernie's. That movie's so funny.
I have not seen Happy Gilmore yet. The second one.
Oh no, you haven't? I had a whole watch party at my house for it. Uh-oh.
It,
You
it's fine. Um, I heard it's on Netflix, but I don't have Netflix anymore. I only have like the
uh
PC box. So
no, you have to at least do a trial on one of your emails so you can watch it.
yeah, I love the first one.
Oh yeah, me too.
Ken's not an Adam Sandler fan.
I
But
still think you're gonna love the first one, but this one hit. It was good. It was good.
okay, I'm gonna find a way to watch it.
The concept of the movie to me was like combating wokeness and uh you know family ties and keeping things that are important to you number one. Don't let outside influences affect what matters the most. And uh, the movie was real touchy feely. It was, but it was still hilarious. I laughed a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, I saw number one. I just haven't seen the second one. But so you must really need to know the first one. Okay, so it's one of those sequels. That's good to
So
know. But I
this,
hear
yeah, the I was saying that Eddie or Bill Murray could have played this role. I could have seen Bill Murray playing this role. I could have seen. I'm talking about for Fletch.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm sorry. I was saying I could have seen.
Um,
Yeah, I could have seen him play the role. I could have seen Richard Pryor in this even. That would have been a cool spin.
mm,
Rodney Dangerfield.
actually, you know what would have been funny if because if what's the guy's name off of Naked Gun? What's his real name? Nielsen?
Liam Neeson.
No, the old
Oh, the old
um
one was
Nelson. Not Nelson. Nielsen. Gosh, what? I'm blanking.
Leslie Nielsen.
Yes, Leslie Nielsen. Uh, I could have seen him do it because he did Naked Gun. Um,
Yeah,
and I think it would have been more funny if he did it. And then
really?
I think so because I mean,
Okay, okay. So who do you like better, uh, Leslie or uh, gosh, uh,
Chevy
Chevy
Chase.
Chase? Thank you.
I think I liked Leslie Nielsen
Really,
better. And but yeah,
that makes me
I think Bill
sad.
Murray would have done a good job too. I
Bill
agree with
Murray.
that.
I want to say Bill Murray. Richard Pryor could have played this role really well. Um, the guy, Gene Hackman, or not. Oh, Gene, the guy that played Willy Wonka.
Yeah, that wasn't that.
They had that movie together. Hear no evil, see no evil.
Yeah, isn't that Gene Hackman? Oh,
No, Gene
Wilder.
Wilder. Gene
Yeah, you're right,
Wilder. Yeah,
Richie. Wow,
yeah,
you're
Gene
good at
Wilder.
this. You're good at
Thanks,
these
thank you.
movies.
Yeah,
But
thank you.
yeah, I could see that. Actually, another one that would have been good is Morgan Freeman
Maybe, possibly. He's
because
not a
he's
comedy guy though, is he? I mean,
well, no, but
not like zingy comedy. We
no, but
gotta.
this movie wasn't really that funny. It's more like detective work, like wise, like because he had to be wise and he tried to be funny, obviously in some in um he had some innuendos, in there, but ooh,
What about Steve Martin?
Happy Gilmore's on the VC box. Ah, okay, I can watch it.
What about Steve Martin?
Yeah, I actually that's who I was going to think about, Steve Martin, because he kind of reminds me of Leslie Nielsen with
Yeah, the white hair.
the white hair, and he's kind of like acts like clumsy like him too.
Yeah. See, there's a lot of people that you could have put in this role. What about you really go on a limb and say like, what about Jack Nicklaus? Jack Nicholson. Uh,
Nicholson.
Nicholson. Yeah, I said the golfer Jack
Mm,
Nicklaus.
I don't know because it's not too crazy. Like because Jack Nicholson plays the crazy type movies. Although he did good in The Bucket List.
Yeah, he was funny in that. You know, that
Um,
was. What if he
It's
did
funny
something
that you
like that?
said Jack Nicholas because I'm in Ohio and the Jack Nicholas Museum is here in Ohio.
Oh,
And
cool.
mine and Ken's friend is like such a history buff, crazy person. And
Yeah.
now he works on golf carts, so he goes to all the golf courses. So he's gonna come up here to see me for over Labor Day weekend, and he's of course we have to go to all the museums, and one of the museums is gonna be the
I'm
Jack Nicholas
jealous.
Museum.
It sounds like you're gonna have a whole lot of fun. That's something that I would love to do. And
Yeah,
you're
and
just getting to do all the stuff that I want.
but it's gonna be a crazy weekend in Columbus because that's the weekend that Dallas versus some I forget obviously some
The
whoever
Cowboys,
is that yeah
they're playing
Dallas.
the Browns.
Is it the Browns? Is that what Columbus is?
Aren't they in Ohio? They're the only Ohio team. Oh no,
Okay.
they've got Cincinnati, the Bengals, so it would be them. It would be the Browns, I believe.
Okay, so whatever team that
Well,
weekend,
the Browns are in Cleveland. Is Cleveland close to Columbus?
um, I think I don't know, but it's anyway.
Dallas?
It's one of the football teams playing Dallas that weekend. So Columbus is going to be crazy, and so he
Hmm.
didn't want to come up that weekend, but that seems to be the only weekend. And plus, it's a 3 day weekend, so we can like get more museums done. And I didn't know this. So back in Illinois, when we lived in Illinois, and
Hmm.
when I was like a teenager, they had this Ponderosa a steakhouse, and it was all you can eat buffet, and um, it was actually I thought it was really good food, but Ken says it's more like cheap food, but all you can eat buffet. And but they all around, at least in Illinois, they all like went out of business, and we thought, I thought like there's no, it's not existent anymore, like
Oh
anywhere.
no.
And but Nathan found one in Ohio, I guess close by to where I am. So he's like, "We're so going there." I'm like, "Oh yeah, we're so going there." So we're gonna go to Ponderosa Steakhouse. So I can't wait for that too. So
I've never been to a Ponderosa Steakhouse.
yeah,
That
I don't
sounds
know
good.
if
They're a chain, right?
they were a chain, but they closed down at least all the Illinois ones like over probably before you were born.
Maybe. You know.
But I don't know if they ever went to. I don't know if they were just Midwest or what. So
I know that they shut down a whole bunch of Party City. I don't know if Toys R Us is even a place anymore, but they shut
I think
them
there's a
down.
maybe a couple like stores in a store, but not like independent stores.
Yeah,
They closed all those down.
yeah,
But yeah, it's pretty much non-existent too. And I think they closed down like J.C. Penney's. I mean, like all the
yeah.
things
They're
that I
getting.
grew up as a
I
kid is like
know,
non-existent anymore.
I know. Like a Macy's. Do you see Macy's anymore?
Yeah, very rare. Oh, well, thank you, Richie. I appreciate you still being here. It helps with the watch hours.
Of course, yeah. Please, I appreciate it. Even though we get off topic. We that's the show name. Just wing it. So we don't
Yep,
feel
because
we're not tied down here. um, let's go ahead and I'll just do the quick summary real quick.
oh, um, Blake doesn't have any content. He's just my co-host.
Yeah, I'm not a content creator, but I've been thinking about it. I want to do something where I put a camera on while I work or something like that.
Yeah, that would be okay. Well, if that's the
Fly
case,
a
then
drone.
Ken, yeah, if you want to post Blake's channel just in case he does end up creating content, so
Of
Richie
course,
can
I'd appreciate it.
subscribe.
Heck yeah. All subscriptions are good ones.
Oh, of
I
course.
guess you got to figure out how to tie them all together and there's like a website. I'm sure there's some way to do it, like a link me account. If you make that, then you go to you have your own link me and you post that on all your pages, and then it takes you to every single page that you post on, like if it's YouTube, TikTok, Kick or whatever. You can just click on whichever one you want.
Richie says, "Give it a go on YouTube, Blake. You can thank me later."
I'll try. I'll see how it is. I hear that a lot of the guys that do the landscaping videos and stuff, they cut like half of their clients just because the videos make them that other supplemental income that they were trying to chase after. And I mean, I just I'm a simple guy. I would rather get by and put some money away than to be super duper rich, you know? And that way I can spend more time with my family doing things at my house. And my time is more valuable to me than my money is. So,
Yep, I think it counts, Richie.
but
But what was your favorite scene?
just anytime he was putting something on the bill for the people, even at the end, he put the whole trip on them.
I
And
know. And then and then he goes, "Do you want the number?"
yeah, that just that running joke through the whole movie was probably my favorite
Yeah.
thing.
Um. Oh,
Or
there was
him like really doing the surgery and passing out.
yeah.
He was
They
just
needed
so
it.
witty. He was always on his toes, and that is like he fit a investigative journalist so well. If there ever was one, if you wanted your prototype, that was it. You wanted somebody who could talk their way out of any situation, get themselves into anything with ease, just like he did. And like that's what I meant by the flow. It seemed like every scene really tied into the next one. I mean, they cut and went to another scene from time to time, but for the most part, it the movie flowed really well from beginning to end.
Ken says telling off the boss was the best. That was funny.
Yeah.
I How many people wish they could tell off the boss? I wish I could have told off many bosses. As
I
I'm
mean,
leaving,
I
in
am
my
the
mind,
boss and I tell myself off all the time.
oh, I wish I did. There's so many bosses in my mind I was telling them off, but and then as I was exiting the door, I'm like, screw you, people.
Yeah. Hell
But
with all that.
it's I'm my own boss with no work and computer games. Happy to. Oh, yeah. I wish I was. One day I will get there where maybe I don't have to work as much, but that'll be
I'm
a long.
always working, it seems. I never get a chance to just genuinely chill out and relax. And
Yeah, you did. Ken had a boss, but he worked for an independent shop, and he was the only mechanic. And so there was many times he told him, he's like, "Get back in your office, get out of here," and he would tell him F off or whatever. And but they were like, they had a love hate relationship, so he could he pretty much told his boss off every day. And but there's when you it's just you and the boss at an independent mechanic shop. There's no HR. There's none of that. So, um, I mean, it's he doesn't count because he could tell his boss off. But me, if I told the boss off, I'd be fired immediately. He did a shout out at an ex girlfriend's boyfriend once for calling me a liar when I didn't lie. And then I pushed him over and walked away. Don't mess with me. Yeah, no kidding, right? uh, yeah, but when, when I get really mad, Ken says I'm a Chihuahua, and he always like is like, "Don't let the Chihuahua come out." And there's times at work that I'm like, "Okay, the Chihuahua's about to come out," especially this assignment. I'll just leave it at that for now. Um, so yeah, it's I cannot wait for this assignment to be done. But
Well, I hope that it all goes swell and simple. You know, it. I was never one for school or doing any work as far as at sitting there and trying to work on something. I'm always hands-on type of worker. I could never sit there and do assignment and tests and quizzes like that as for my job or for school or for anything. I was never good at it. I can't focus. I can't sit there and concentrate for more than 10 minutes. So
yeah, that's
props to you for that. To have that concentration is it's almost bliss, it seems.
it's not easy, but I did it, and well, I did it for 40 years. It seems like
Mm,
I was in
no.
school. Like my son says, I'm not going to be in school like you, mom, for 50 years. I'm like, oh, thanks. I'm
Well,
not
that
50
was
yet, but
ruthless.
yes, the IMBB page. Why did I say
I've
L?
been I've had it open, but
Oh,
I can't seem to get the thing to give me an honest load on it. Come on, there we go.
time for a new iPad, Blake.
I know. This thing is going on 9 years old now. So had it for a long time. Wow. Okay, I don't know who this guy is, but he was the director. His name's Michael Ritchie. Written by Gregory McDonald, Andrew Bergman, Phil Alden Robinson, Joe Don Baker, Dana Wheeler Nicholson. That's the lady. Her eyes were really pretty, weren't they? I thought her eyes were really pretty in that. Uh, Chevy Chase. It's a good crew. Did you notice anybody else that was in the movie from anything else?
Gina Davis,
Who?
the reporter, with him.
Oh, yeah.
Wizard of Oz. Oh, didn't we just do Wizard of Oz?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we just did Wizard of Oz. Richie, you should have been on that one.
Yeah, Gina Davis was in it. The scene whenever he was with the speaker and, or I mean, he was with like all the Legionnaires. Or that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
He
and
got them all singing the national
and he's
anthem.
like, and he's like, yeah, he was okay with it, syphilis, and he admitted he had syphilis.
Yeah,
Or, it's like, what the heck?
putting him on blast there.
Yeah, Ken says that that iPad belongs in a museum.
It had the real Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in it.
Yeah,
Uh, IMDb people give this one a 6.9 out of 10, which is fair. That's basically what we gave it, 3
yeah.
out of 4. So, uh, he did that other one, Fletch Lives. That wasn't a very good movie. I don't know if you saw it.
I saw a long time ago when I saw Fletch.
Yeah.
So I probably saw it in the 80s or 90s.
Was not very good. Three Amigos. That's the one like
I love
cuz
that movie.
oh yeah, it was we already did that. We already reviewed it, didn't we? No?
No, we
Oh,
didn't do Three Amigos yet, but that's when we need to. I love that movie.
Steve Martin's funny.
Ken doesn't like Steve Martin, but I do. Hey, that's my brother's name though, so I have to
My
like.
favorite my favorite movie of his is Cheaper by the Dozen. I love that movie.
That's a good one.
hmm I grew up with that one in the household. Goodness. See, look, it takes forever for something to load. I can't. There we go. Come on now. It is time for a new iPad. You're absolutely right. Come on now. It had pretty good runtime, hour and a half. I mean, if you exclude the credits, that's not too bad.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
it was
it
fun.
wasn't too bad.
It almost made all of its money back on opening weekend. The budget for it was only 8 million, and opening weekend it made $7 million. Uh,
Wow.
Gross in Canada, the 50 million, worldwide 60 million. So I
Wow.
mean, everybody likes this movie, I guess. You know, it's a cult classic. That's the best way to put it. If you're a Chevy Chase fan, this one's got to be up there for you.
Okay, Richie. um, just
That's fair. This is just quotes, or I mean, truth of the facts, movie facts. Uh, Chevy Chase has mentioned in interviews that this is his favorite of his movies because it let him be himself. And I mean, he was. You couldn't say that he was playing anybody but himself. He was just being him. And they didn't ask him to, go way out of his way to act like this person or that person. He was just quirky, wacky himself. Uh, Go ahead. What were you saying? I didn't mean to cut you off. You were saying something. Go ahead.
um, I don't know. Can't remember now.
I'm sorry.
My brain is slow.
You still got that 55-hour jet lag.
Uh-huh.
Oh man. Uh, I'm not a Chase fan, but I like this movie. Um,
Yeah, you forgot what I was saying too. Yeah, it's all right. My mind is still. What time is it there for you, Richie? Because it's 8 o'clock here in the U.S.
7 o'clock here. Um, Gregory MacDonald, the author of the Fletch novels, had casting approval over the film. He rejected Sir Mick Jagger and Burt Reynolds before he decided on Chevy Chase for the lead. Chevy Chase could have been really good. 1
Wow.
a.m. Thank you for being in the
Yeah,
chat at 1 a.m., man.
I would be sleeping. Yes,
I
thank
would be
you.
asleep very much. You're awesome, dude. Thank you so much. This is like the worst time for us to do a podcast for people in the UK.
Well, there's no good time when you're talking about the
Nope,
world.
nope, there's not. If we do it, unless we do it early in the morning, let's wake up
And
at 5
no, I am
a.m.
not doing it early in the morning. I have to get up early enough for work to get ready and then to do a podcast and all, no,
Sorry, I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. either.
no.
I'm gonna be mad at you for talking about movies with me.
You'll move to America then? Okay.
Yep, let's do it. You can come sleep on my American couch. That's funny. The award banquet Fletch interrupts is in honor of Fred Dorfman. Fred Dorfman was the name of Kent Flounder Dorfman's brother in National Lampoon's Animal House, which was originally going to feature Chevy Chase as Eric Otter Stratton. Otter was eventually played by Tim Matheson, uh, who also appears in this movie as Alan Stanwyck. Hmm,
Hmm.
that's pretty
So,
cool.
yeah, Ken, you're crazy. 5 a.m. Yeah, no. You are crazy that you get up so early.
At the end of the movie, when Fletch hops over the fence and walks along the pool area to gain access to Alan Stanwyck's house, it is the same house used in The Godfather when movie director Jack Woltz finds the horse head in his bed. In another Godfather reference, one of the aliases Fletch uses is Don Corleone, the
Yes.
Godfather played by Marlon Brando in that movie. That's pretty funny, right? The movie location. These guys. That's another thing about the '80s. If you really sit there and notice, a lot of these movies are in the exact same place as others. They filmed them in the same place just because these people were willing to give them the rights to the movie, and the house was already pretty cool. The neighborhood, they liked the scenery for the rest of the movie, so they would just keep them on like a retainer for
Well, and
houses
it's
that they would
probably
use.
cheaper that way too.
Oh yeah, I mean, instead of having to send out a whole crew to go find a film set, but they do that now. That's exactly what they do. But, you know, it is what it is.
It seems like the 80s, like everything happened in the 80s, and it was like the best era.
That was the era. That the '80s is peak Americana, peak culture, peak. I mean, that was the decade for you to have felt the best about America, where it was going, or I mean, it was just a good time to be in our history, and I missed it by 7 years.
You're born in the 80s. I was born in 79, so almost the 80s, but I lived through the 80s. I was young, but
Yeah,
I was born in 79. So I I was
my mom was born in '73. I want to say, yeah, 1973 or
oh my
74.
gosh,
And so she had the '80s all to herself. It irritates me.
Ken was born. Wait, you were born. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. I know when you were born, Ken. I always say it. 1976.
That's fine.
76. Oh my gosh.
1976.
Oh, Jean Claude Van Damme is in the 80s too. Yep.
I like him.
All the good people, like everything good, was started from the 80s. Music, movies, everything.
I want to know how many times it took him to make that shot where he rolled the ball on his foot, picked it up, and threw it back.
Yeah.
You remember that scene? I
Yeah.
wonder. I wonder if it tells us how many times it took him.
Schwarzenegger. That was, well, there was no CGI then, but they probably had a stunt double of like a pro basketball player though that did that because they didn't have CGI then. But
Yeah. Well, that's not entirely true. What about Beetlejuice? Was that like? I guess that was claymation, wouldn't it?
yeah, that was like makeup and all that.
Yeah, that probably was claymation. It wasn't.
Nick Kershaw, wouldn't it be good?
Come on, I hope it tells me.
Tells you what?
Uh oh, Gordon Liddy, that was one of his aliases. The
Oh,
guy who was a part of the Watergate scandal.
oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Let's see. Fletch tells a beach drifter that he feels like $100. Chevy Chase's character said the same line in Caddyshack 5 years earlier. In his 1989 autobiography, It Would Be So Nice If You Weren't Here, Charles Grodin mentions he was considered for the lead in this film. I don't know who Charles Gruden. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
In Chapter 22 of Professional Wrestlers Mick Foley's. You know who that is? Mick Foley. He was Cactus Jack. He was Mankind. Um, he had a he had a few different aliases, but he was a wrestler. I know who that is. In his 1909 autobiography, "Have a Nice Day: A Tale of Blood and Sweat Socks," he is talking about a back injury he had while in WCW in 1994. He refers to a doctor as Dr. Rosen as one of the pseudonyms Fletch uses in the film. The name has been changed to protect my bank account. Yeah, Mankind. Yeah, see, Ken knows who he is.
Ken
He's
knows a lot
awesome.
of things, though I don't.
Come on, Ken. Uh, Included among the American Film Institute's 2000 list of 500 movies nominated for the top 100 funniest American movies. So it was one of the 500 that got nominated. It's not a, it's not, it's not a, it's not a hard thing to break, really. Wasn't much funny stuff out by then. When Fletch is put into jail, he begins singing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Chevy Chase also sang this song in the 1983 film National Lampoon's Vacation.
So he's using a lot of the same things. Probably
Yeah,
because it's in his mind.
callbacks,
Yeah.
callbacks and stuff. Yeah. Um, Erwin Fletcher's daydream of playing in the NBA was based partly on former LA Lakers Irving Magic Johnson. In the movie's promotional poster, Fletch's team ID card bears the name Magic Christian as a reference to the movie Magic Christian. Uh, that's there's so many. It's a movie about of callbacks or to pay pay homage or homage to, however you say it, homage. um, Man, I want to. It doesn't say how many times. Chevy Chase. Nope, it doesn't say. But I heard a somewhere that it took him quite a few tries to do that.
I'm sure it would have. Either he did it or it was a stunt double. But
No, when he's it was definitely him. He just rolled that ball up onto his foot, kicked it up, caught it in his hand, and threw it right over his shoulder into the basket that was on the wall right there. Remember?
yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely him. So I'm sure it took him at least two or three tries. I mean, probably for me, I couldn't have done that. I have no backwards coordination.
I can't even
Well, we
shoot the ball. So.
pretty much went over everything. Uh, Movie was rated PG. That's surprising.
Well, it had innuendos, but it wasn't. I mean, unless you're an adult, you're not going to get it. So I could see how it was rated that.
The tagline for this movie when they put it on posters, meet the only guy who changes his identity more often than his underwear.
That is so true. But I guess when you're a reporter, you got to do that, I guess.
Man, Chevy Chase.
That's funny.
What a gem. We don't They don't make them like that anymore.
No.
So next week is back to school.
Back to school with Rodney Dangerfield.
To Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I love school movies too. They're funny. This is a year older. That's funny.
Because um, because Magic Johnson had AIDS, which that
That didn't happen. We didn't find that out until like the 90s though, right?
but it's so weird. He he never like in that era he should have been dead because they didn't have like nowadays they have vaccines for AIDS and they have the like high tech medication that
I
now you can
mean,
live forever on it. And
I'm not gonna say it, but I mean, all I'm saying is that guy looks really healthy to have had AIDS in his life. I mean,
yeah, and the fact that he lived, yeah, he had a lot of money, but even though he had a lot of money, they didn't have the stuff that we do now. Like now, it's like you could live forever. Now it seems like and it's like no big
I
deal
don't
now.
know. I mean, if you know somebody, uh,
But he's the
why are all of these? Tell me why it is that every single politician they live to be 500. They know something. They're taking the cancer pill, okay? Why is it that every president has been 190?
you might be onto something. Like they have all the cures that, I mean, but think about it. It took what 40 years to come up with medication to like stop AIDS when,
Yeah.
but yet they can come up with all this high tech technology and all these cures for everything else and everything like that, and it took 40 years, and
And
they
you're
can't.
telling me, yeah, I don't there's no cure for cancer after how long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence, it's insider trading, Blake.
What did he say?
Insider trading, Blake.
Your FBI agent has joined the
Yeah.
chat.
But
You shut up right now.
all right, let's do the riddle. Oh, where did
Let's
my
do it.
riddle go? No sooner spoken than broken. What am I?
Um, a secret.
Close.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
No sooner spoken than broken.
Um, a truce, a treaty.
Yeah, it was figured out in 2 months, but that's why um, I did not want to take the vaccine because of that, but ended up. Ooh, not a secret, but close.
I thought it was a secret too, man.
Yeah, but then I was forced to take this vaccine. So, any other guesses? No sooner
I
spoken.
said secret. I don't have anything more than I can't.
It's silence.
You said what?
It's silence. No sooner broke spoken than it's broken. It's silence.
Secret was better. Secret was a better answer.
uh, oh my gosh, you should see my husband's beard, Richie, if you think Blake's is a forest. Oh my gosh, his beard's like way down here. Oh my goodness.
I've got a baby beard compared to Ken.
Yeah,
Ken's beard was way bigger than mine.
it
This is
still
nothing.
is.
I need to get it trimmed before the wedding.
Yeah, I'm sure Natalie would appreciate it.
Well, she likes my beard. That's the thing. She doesn't want me to cut it off, but she wants it trimmed up.
Well, yeah.
I want to look like a baby in my pictures, but she won't like that.
you, yeah, I agree, Richie. It's like how do like it would be it. I mean, maybe because I'm a female, but it's like I wouldn't want anything on my
It
face,
does. It itches.
especially getting hot. Oh my gosh, I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's too hot. Yeah, I don't know
I think
how.
it keeps the sun off of your skin so it doesn't burn as much.
Yeah, no. But any last words?
Thank you guys for coming into the chat. I really appreciate y'all. Um, we try our best to stay on a regular schedule, but sometimes people have to go to Bali. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad Jamie got her break finally. It's been long overdue. So happy you had a good time. Hopefully that it was a good reset for you. Yeah, everybody, I guess we'll see you next week for back to school with Rodney Dangerfield. Everybody's already back to school this week. I've seen all the little pictures of all their little kids and their little haircuts and their new backpacks and shirts and whatever. And they look all spiffy. I see it all over Facebook right now. So let's do back to school.
Yes, and thank you everyone for being interactive. It helps tremendously keep this going. And remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And the quote of the night comes from W.C. Fields: "A rich man is nothing more than a poor man with money."
Wow.
Great
I
quote.
like that one. Yeah.
Yes. And thank you
Yeah.
so much. And everyone have a great night.
All
Bye.
right. See you, Jamie. Have a good one.
Yep. Bye.